William K. Walthers Incorporated, known simply as Walthers today, has been a major player in the model railroad world for a very long time. Over the years, the company has produced many different product ranges. Most model railroaders today are familiar with the Mainline and Proto product lines, as well as what I call tan box. Today I'm going to take a close look at models of the same kind of car from across these product lines. We'll start with the 10-6 sleeping car, the bane of the existence of anyone looking for any other specific kind of sleeping car in the used market. I have before you examples of tan box, mainline, and proto cars. We'll take a detailed look at the tan box and proto cars first. These are both models of the same car, UPP 202, once named Caberton, now named Willie James. The Caberton is from the Proto product line, while the Willie James is a tan box car. Aside from lettering differences, the two cars look almost perfectly identical to me. The Proto car is always the one on the right through these various close-up shots. Suffice to say, the couplers, draft gear, hand irons, and so on all appear to be a match from car to car. There may be some very slight differences as far as paint and lettering application goes, but to my naked eye, I didn't notice any. Effectively, I've come to the conclusion that, at least as far as the Walthers passenger cars go, there is little to no difference between the older tan box models and the newer Proto, but we'll check that again later. If you find a car you're looking for in tan box, it is likely a match or close contender for a Proto model. Now let's add another car to the mix. This is still a 10-6 sleeping car, but this one is from the Mainline product line, which is a little more on the budget-friendly side, but not train-set, toy-like construction. Usually a Proto passenger car will run you $80 to $110, while a mainline car will run you $35 to $50 at the retailer. Mainline cars have their couplers a little further out than their Proto counterparts, so there will be more gap between them. Mainline cars also lack separately applied grab irons and whatnot, but are still solidly built cars. The first time I compared the cars, I thought they may have been molded from the same tooling, but upon closer inspection, they were most certainly not. I have quite a collection of mainline Bud lightweight passenger cars and have run them extensively. The one weak point has to do with the coupler mounts and draft gear. Proto and tan box passenger cars have body-mounted couplers, whereas the mainline cars have truck-mounted couplers. For most applications, that works okay. But when you run a 10 or more car long train on slopes, the slack action can run in with enough force to jackknife the wheels off the rails. Walthers does offer a detail kit for the mainline Bud cars, which includes grab irons and parts to perform a body-mounted coupler conversion, but does not offer the parts to do only the conversion. The kits are about $14 last I looked, but they've sold out and disappeared from circulation more than once. I do quite like the mainline cars and have 2 full consists worth of them in my collection. My only complaint is the couplers, but perhaps someday Walthers will offer a pure coupler kit. Originally, I was planning on this being the end of our look at these cars, but as it so happens, I have another pair of cars to look at. These are Union Pacific Dome Lounge cars. One, a model of a Heritage Fleet car, the other, a 1950s-era Dome Lounge observation car, the City of San Francisco versus the City of Los Angeles. They are the same base car, but with different ends. Again, the Proto car is the one on the right. I'm not sure if I can comment on paint, as these cars model 2 separate eras. But I did notice the color of the clear plastic for the glass was more blue on the Proto car and more tinted brown on the tan box car. This might also be a matter of era. Again, the 2 cars appear to be basically identical in all other regards, but by all means, see for yourself. Generally speaking, I consider Walthers cars to be very solid performers all around, but they do have their weak points. On a tan box passenger car, a couple of the contacts for transferring lighting power from the trucks got crushed inward and caused the truck to bind when swiveling, thus derailing. I was able to pry them back into shape, and if it happens again, I believe I can shim them with styrene. The mainline cars don't have that problem, but the truck-mounted couplers can cause issues with longer trains on steeper hills. As far as overall reliability, I would give the Tanbox and Proto cars the edge between them and the mainline cars. Personally, I think they all look fine, but that's a matter of opinion, and I would encourage you to form your own. About the only major caveat I have is that the mainline observation car has a recurring issue with the clipped remains of the coupler box fouling the underside of the car, making it more prone to derailments. I have personally fixed 3 cars that were like this between my own and ones owned by fellow modelers. A little bit of work to file that part of the truck down can make the car run much better though. I hope this video was of some help if you are looking at acquiring some Walthers equipment, or just plain entertaining if you were simply curious. Stay safe out there, and enjoy this great hobby of ours.